Welcome to this tutorial on how you can use the Twitter software to watch for new followers to your account. You'll find this functionality under the Watch for New Followers, which is this menu icon of a track to symbolize the information flowing down to you constantly, and the little follow icon here. So we will see a typical Twitter tab. We've got the account list at the bottom and then our action options at the top. So we'll click our account. When you get a new follower to your account, there's a few options we can do. You can specify to follow back, you can specify to send a direct message, and you can specify to post a tweet mentioning that user. You can do a selection of or all of them together. When you get a follower, you can filter whether you're going to action on that follower or not. So perhaps you've got a follower and you're going to ignore all followers if they have less than 50 followers themselves. Perhaps you're getting lots of followers and you just really cannot send a direct message to all of them without making Twitter angry. So you perhaps need to filter out a few of them based on whatever properties you choose for the highest results that you want. So for this example, I'm going to leave that out. So let's have a look here. We can also specify that we're going to limit how many actions we perform. Let's say we only want to send a direct message once every 60 seconds to our followers. So let's say we get a follower, we'll send them a direct message, and then for all the followers we get in the next 60 seconds, we're actually going to ignore them. Also, perhaps you are a bit wary of sending a direct message or following back as soon as you've got a follower. Perhaps you're a bit paranoid that Twitter is watching for this behavior. So you can set a pause. When a follower to your account happens, you will perform your actions, but you won't do anything for a random time interval between 30 and 60 seconds. I, however, am not so paranoid. We'll have the time in the tutorial to wait, so we're going to set everything to 0. So when we get a follower, I want to follow them back instantly. I'm going to want to send them a direct message. And tweet. As you can see, you have the tokens up the top here. So I'm going to post the reply username. That is who you are replying, sending the message to, as it's going to be a mention. If you haven't seen this control before, it is the standard add tweet, add comment, add reply back, add message control used in the program. It is a multi-line control, meaning that we can set up multiple text and one will be used in sequence. So let's say we get one follower, let's say the follower's name is Dave. We're then going to post a mention, and it will say Dave made a wise choice, became a follower of Root Jazz. Hashtag winner. And then for the next follower, we're going to set up another one. Let's see. And so it will be the reply username, stick to Dave. Dave is a winner. Then these will be cycled, so the first follower we get will be sent the first one, the second follower will be the second one, the third follower will be the first one, so on and so forth. And there's no limit to the amount of tweets, the reply mentions we can include here. Now, things get a bit complicated if you want your tweet to be over multiple lines. You may have noticed that if you're over multiple lines, you're actually, this is my tweet. we're not actually sending one tweet here, we're sending two tweets. One tweet is "this is," the second tweet is "my tweet." So to include a line break, we will need to use the HTML tag for a line break, or we can use the standard \n for a line break. Some users can't get their head around this and don't like using this notation. So we have set up a single comment add control. Click add single. This is my tweet. It is over many lines. So this will be a single tweet, and when we click OK, the program will automatically enter the line breaks as required. Another way, if you're only ever going to be sending one tweet, you're going to be using one tweet over and over again, we can put it into single comment mode. So whatever we type now, a single comment I can use, many lines. So then if we flip between multi-comment, it comes here. So really you can work in any way you want. Put it back in. So that's all set up. I'm going to click save. So we see our indicators here that we have set the tweets, and if we wanted to delete them we could, but I don't. So I'm going to create this now, and it's been added to the processor. You can see it's processing, and our stream has started. As I'm using a test account, I don't actually expect many followers to come during this tutorial. So I'm just going to pause the tutorial now, log into one of my other accounts, follow this test account, and we'll come back to it and see what happens.